Shane Mack is now the parish councilman for the Albany area, which obviously is having a big fundraiser for the community park that they hope to build directly in back of where we're standing here at Albany High School. What about this fundraiser? Just a tremendous turnout.
Yeah, Ken, isn't this wonderful for the Albany community to get together and have a fundraiser? Everybody in Albany is so excited that Albany is going to finally have a community park. You know, and it all started with two students and a plan and an idea and a project, and everybody just kind of got on board. Jasmine and Napo, you know, they're two high school students here at Albany, and everybody's just so excited, and the parish president and his administration, and they've put together a team, and the Albany City Council and the mayor of Albany have got behind this thing, and man, they're clearing land, and today they're having a fundraiser out here in Albany, Louisiana, and we've invited a lot of political officials, and they're on their way. This thing's going from 11 to 4 today, and it's just a fun, exciting event for Albany. There's so many things happening out here in the east side, you know. Very excited about it, Ken.
Normally the model would be you'd pass a tax, float a bond issue, but in this case, I mean, they're working off donations, and so far, substantial donations.
Exactly, Ken. What they're trying to do, believe it or not, is they're getting grants and they're getting donations. So many people are so excited that money's coming in, and that's how they're trying to fund this thing right now. We also actually have people volunteering. I think all of the site clearing was, performed by people that volunteered their time and their equipment to perform the duties. They, Mr. Sid Kinchin, bless his heart, he got involved with the students and everything, and the land for the community park was donated, by the parish school board system and everything, and it's just been just one blessing after another. Just like today, Ken. Look at today. Is it raining and glooming and dooming? No, it is sunshine, and this is the most beautiful day God gave us to come out here and celebrate this sponsorship program, and I'm just very excited about it, Ken.
I look around, I mean, first of all, the land donated by the school board, you see the town, you see the fire departments, and not just Albany, but even the Denham Springs Fire Department and others, showing this is a parish-wide effort now.
You know, one of the greatest, I hate to say the greatest, but one awesome thing in Albany and parish-wide is these volunteer fire departments. You know, I remember back in the flood, it was the volunteer firemen that actually volunteered their time to fill those sandbags to help the community. What a wonderful way for the community to come together through volunteering for the fire departments to help those poor individuals that was flooding during that time, you know, and I just think that's a wonderful thing to have these volunteer firemen, you know, get together and help their communities. And just like today, I mean, what do you see here? You see a bunch of volunteer firemen, a bunch of city councilmen from Albany, you know, the parish president and his administration, everybody coming together, you know, the sheriff's department, you know, doing everything they can to help bring attention and raise funds for this community. And I'm just so excited that everybody's, you know, giving their fair share.
What can the parish do you think?
Well, what can the parish do? What they're doing right now? Well, we got the land donated. You know, Layton's out here promoting this community park. You know, I think that they can help persuade people to donate money, you know, that this is going to be a good thing for people to be able to come out and play volleyball and maybe have a birthday party or two and just sit and enjoy peaceful moments out here in the city of Albany. And that's how I think people can help. You know, volunteer time, communicate and try to talk people into donating money for this thing so we can actually make this happen.
Well, in the meantime, talk about baptism by fire. You're a brand new parish councilman, as are all 9 actually, but you've been chairman of the ordinance committee, and that has to be the most difficult job, I think, even harder than wielding the gavel as John Wascom does to run the meetings.
You're right, Ken. It is a very tough job, you know, but that's one of the things I promised to do whenever I was running. What our goal is, and what my goal was, is to get in there and review these ordinances, get them updated to where it's easier to understand, write them and help write them to where it protects the overall quality of life for the people of Livingston Parish. We've got so many on the books, and we take a lot of time to write these things, you know, so we can get them right. We get input from the public, we get input from businesses, and we take our time to write these ordinances. And It took us a while. Our first one was on the books, with that gravel pit ordinance. It took us about 3 or 4 months to get that one straight, Ken. But we didn't. That was something that was so important to the people up there of Oak Hill subdivision and the gravel pit operations and the dirt pit, operations over here on the east side of the parish. That we wanted to take our time on that and get it right. The one we're working on right now is we're going over the subdivision ordinance right now. And look, we had one meeting. It lasted an hour and a half. We're going to have another meeting, I think, this coming Thursday night. And we're just trying to work with all the developers in Livingston Parish to make sure that the ordinance we currently have is simple, easy to understand. It's got good rules in there that protect the people and the quality of life of Livingston Parish. Ken, I had no idea when I was running how exciting and wonderful this opportunity to be a parish councilman would be. Ken, that other 8 councilmen that I work with, they all got hearts of gold. And it's so pleasurable. It's not an unpleasant experience to do this. It is exciting, it's fun, I love it. The parish president and his administration has helped us from day one accomplish all the things that we have accomplished. It's just, I think this, and I think we all think this, that if we all stick together and be open-minded and do what's right, I tell you, the next 4 years is going to be outstanding for Livingston Parish. I'm saying outstanding, Ken.
Anything else you're looking at here in your district?
Here in this district, well, what we're trying to do, last Friday, we had a fundraiser down there for the Hungarian Historical Society. And we were selling pork dinners. And Ken, I spent all day down there, and my job was to dip pork and beans, and I helped set up tables, and I'm going to tell you, it was such a blessing. We had God gave us a beautiful day, just like today. The sky was blue, and
biggest Hungarian settlement in America, right here.
Can you believe that, Ken? Most people don't know, but the largest rural Hungarian settlement in the United States of America is right here in Albany, Louisiana, and we're doing everything we can to work with the political people of Livingston Parish, the representatives and senators and all. We know we got budget issues this year in the state of Louisiana. The governor, we're working with them. We're trying, Mr. Alex Kropog, what a wonderful, hard-working, him and Miss Roanne, Kropog, that Hungarian Historical Society is giving everything they can. What they're trying to do is get a grant, a capital outlay grant, to really kick this thing off. We're hoping it comes through in 2016 to where we can get that museum open down there, and it just to help educate the people of Livingston Parish. And we're excited about it, Ken. I tell you, there's so many things going on in the 9th District. 2 weeks ago, they had one of those blessings of the bikes up there at the old Macedonia Baptist Church up there north of Holden. Holden girls basketball just won the state championship in Class B, Ken. I tell you, Ken, the most exciting thing that's coming to the 9th District is gravity drainage districts. Everybody I have talked to in the last 4 months is on board, because we've just got so many drainage issues over here in the 9th District. We've got a gravity drainage district number 7 kicking off south of the interstate, and everybody down there is excited about that. We've got gravity district number 6 going to be kicking off right here north of the interstate. That's Jeff Ard in my district there north of the interstate. That one down south, number 7, is going to be, I got 2 precincts down there south of the interstate, and then you got Tableau Bell and Jeff Averett down there. The communities are coming together to help form this thing. I'm telling you, Ken, this is going to be the greatest thing for the east side of Livingston Parish. Let me finish this. I went to a gravity drainage district the other night, gravity drainage district 1 over there in Denham Springs, and they had some people that was board members, some hard-working, good country people from Livingston Parish there, and they had an engineer, and they had an attorney, and they had accountant there, and they went over their projects that they were having come up, and the questions were explained, and the projects, they went over their budget, and then they had legal questions. They asked questions about, can a ditch go here, and what should we tell this, and the attorney was right there, and they handled their little matter. And I think that's what we need over here for the 9th District. They were talking about they had a road and the culverts were at different elevations and the water wouldn't drain properly. And I was thinking that's the exact problems we got over here, and they had a project to go in there, and they were going to remove some of those culverts and level out and get that water flowing down that road to where these people didn't have ponds in their front ditches. And Ken, thank you for giving me this opportunity to express that. I think that if we can get this accomplished, that I'll feel like I've fulfilled my obligation as a councilman. If we can get these gravity drainage districts over here, I mean, I'm just so excited about it, Ken. I think that's the one thing that'll help the people of the 9th District the most, is to establish these gravity drainage districts and get them going to where we can actually start really improving the drainage problems we got over here. And let me say this too, Layton and his administration is doing everything they can. We've got projects going in to clean the canals and stuff, but the resources and the people and the money, it's not enough of it there to keep up, to maintain these canals and these lateral ditches. You know, it's not the road ditches that's the problem; it's the lateral ditches and the canals that need cleaning. And we need these gravity drainage districts, Ken, and that's what I'm on fire about, and I'm excited about it.
So when are you going to do it?
When are we going to do it? Well, Gravity District number 7 just had their first meeting, and we just kind of talked about, you know, our business plan.
That's the one for this area.
That is the area. Gravity District number 7 is south of the interstate in Holden, and it's your Marpole, Springfield, Killian, French Settlement, Coyale, you know, Port Vincent, a little bit of South Walker area, you know, and they just had a meeting the other night. We're going to be having a meeting shortly. We're going to get with Jeff Ard and try to get something going here north of the interstate here from me and Jeff's district here shortly. And what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to develop get the numbers on our tax base so we can figure out how much money it's going to take to fund this business plan, these business plans, and we're going from there. We're getting our board members established, and
you're going to have one north of the interstate.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be District number 6. It's already formed. It just was unable to get funded years ago. It was actually, I think, put in place back when Wagner was the councilman, and they just had trouble getting it funded, you know. But I think it's time. I think the people understand it now that it's a necessary thing that has to happen, and they're willing to pay for it. And it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be District 1, Councilman District 1, Jeff Ard's district, and Councilman District 9, Shane Mack's district, north of the interstate here on the east side of Livingston Parish. That's going to be Gravity Drainage District number 6. And we're working hard on it. Ken, it's our goal to put something together and to try to put some type of millage or figure out a way to fund this the best and to get something on the November ballot.